Hello everyone, how you doing? Welcome to GameTechUK, welcome to Busbound. This is the demo on Steam as part of steamnextfest, which I think is due out in about 3 hours. The lovely people at Still Alive sent me a code to play and show you early, so a massive thank you to them and to Saber. But yeah, it's going to be out 3 hours. I don't think there's a PlayStation 5 demo because it's part of steamnextfest. So they're just jumping in with everyone else with their PC demos. I don't know if a demo is coming afterwards or even at the same time. I don't know the answer to that, but I can say that it's just on PC at the moment. So yes, it's literally just done an update. I've had it for a few days, and in fact the last time I played Busbound was at Gamescom. I got invited over to the business booth, went behind the scenes and had a presentation for this and docked. I also have a code for docked as well, which looks fantastic, and I was really excited to get that. I don't think I'm going to be able to play that until Wednesday morning, but it's just timing, that's all. I thought this was the most important one to show you, being that we like Bus Sim on this channel, and this is from the same developers as Bus Sim 18 and Bus Sim 21, now with a different publisher, not Astragon. They've gone over to Saber, slight different sort of change in direction, as you'll see from the game, but it all looks good. Last time I played it, yes, I got invited over and I had a Moses set up with the trucking wheel, which I played for about 10-15 minutes. I was pleasantly surprised. Lovely team. So yeah, let's get on and have a nice hour and a half, hour, something like that. I don't know if it's a time demo. I don't think it is. But yes, let's set the volume there. There we go. Let me know if that's too loud. And we will start playing. Yeah, Docked is really, really good. I've played it. Very, very good. Very good. Right, who have we got in? This is nice and relaxed, isn't it? Hey, this is lovely and chilled. We've got Jab, hello Kim, Parazin, Tanner family members. We've got SWTOR, Parallel, how are you? Phantom, we've got Liam. Always seem to time it right. We've got Jakey, hello Iceman, hello Lola. We've got Reese, hello Christopher. Right, let's start playing. So have a look at settings first. So graphics wise, I'm playing it in the maximum it will go. Whether that continues and we have to turn it down, I don't know. We'll do that. I am looking for let's go, yeah, full screen. I'm looking for VSync. I was getting a little bit of screen tearing, but I can't see it there. Oh yeah, VSync, yes, off. Oh, it's grayed out, so I think maybe we have to go to windowed. Maybe, I'm not sure. Let's have a look. We don't want screen tearing, do we? We definitely don't want that. It's not going up to 4K in there. Yeah, that's very strange. Okay, not a problem. We'll go back. I won't change anything. We'll go new game. And we'll start. So we'll play the tutorial just so you get an idea of what they're doing. Will you be playing Battlefield 6 again? No, I'm going to drop it. Yeah, don't like it. Hello, Chalky, how are you? Right, where's my aircon? It's getting hot in here, which is always the way. Yeah, don't like it, Kim.
Well, the City Council is finally on board. As of this moment, we officially have our very own bus service.
So, as I say, Still Alive, if you played Bus Sim 18 or 21, these are the people that designed it.
How much do you know about this driver of yours, Chuck? Good vibes?
I have a good feeling about this hire, Jeff.
Let me know about volumes, please.
Building here and turn it into something great.
So this is where we're based, Emberville,
Time to do a check.
an American fictional city.
Well, howdy there, stranger. You must be the bus driver I asked for. I'm Chuck. It's a pleasure.
So we're just going to play it. You'll soon get into the city. I'm just showing you the demo, the tutorial bit, just so everyone is up to speed. Turn signals, okay, or blinkers if you're American. That's it. Oh yes, I do like the fact that once you put the indicator on,
will come in handy when you want to change
your
the lane.
mirrors come on. I think that's brilliant. I like.
Inform the other drivers of your intention.
I noticed that straight away when when I played it at Gamescom, I was like, oh, I like that idea, because also it saves having them up all the time. System hungry, they just come on when you need them. I think that's really good. Thank you for coming in. Feel free to leave a little cheeky like. As I say, I've got the code for docked, but I don't think I'm going to be able to play that today. And I'm back at work tomorrow, so Wednesday will be the next time I play or can show you docked, which is very, very good, by Saber. Yeah, very cool. But for here, we're here for Busbound, and it looks very pretty. It really does. It does really look nice. It looks different to Bus Sim, which is great. The city that you'll see in a minute is very, very detailed indeed. And it seems on this particular edition, their direction, as I say, has changed, and they're very much driver focused. There isn't as much management to do. There isn't as much with setting up routes and being tasked to do things all the time. It is essentially a bus driving game, which I think is the right move. And it really does suit the game.
If I'm not mistaken, you should now see the city in the distance. Welcome to Emberville. Ain't it a beauty?
There we go. So we're just about to go into the city. As I say, this is playing in 4K Ultra basically at the moment, so it's as good as it can go on my system. Yeah, we dropped it, sweet. Yeah.
You're picking up some passengers. Some are waiting for you at the Hall of Fame stop.
Right, we're going to pick up our first passengers. Yeah, exactly. I think I was, on the last one, some of the route management and setting up the routes and, doing the bus timetables. I just want to drive. I just want it to be like, say, Euro Truck, just driving, we're picking people up. And I think essentially that's the route they're going down. But as we go into the city, you'll see, I don't want to hit that inside curb. You'll see that it's got a lot of side detail, a lot of believable detail to the city itself. And there's a lot of going-ons as well. People I've seen people getting shopping out of their car, all sorts of things. But can be annoying sometimes, yeah. Traffic lights you can turn on red, that's fine, we know that. You just got to be careful. Yeah, you just got to be careful. So as soon as we put up the right-hand indicator, we get that mirror, which I think is cool.
There you are. Just slow to a stop in the box on the right.
Right, here's our first stop. So we're going to put a cheeky indicator on. Put the parking brake on and open the doors. Now, one thing I did notice about this when I was playing before, I think they need to just work on their glass a little bit. To me, it looks like this bus has no glass. There is no nice reflection to the glass. It looks like there is no glass. Now, this is my own personal feedback. You will always get this here on the channel. It doesn't look like there's any glass. So I think they need to work on their glass a little bit. If you look at, say, the bus or even their previous bus sims, the glass was shiny and reflective. It looks like there's no windows in here, which is jarring to me because I'm constantly looking at it. But yes, I'd like some more sort of glass effect. Now it looks alright in here. You can see they've got that sort of dotted finish around the edge, but from the outside view, it literally looks like there's no glass.
We don't charge for bus tickets in Emberville. Our funding comes from the city council, based on how well our passengers think we're doing.
So I think that's another thing they've taken away, is the fact that you don't need to worry about giving tickets. Now, a lot of people turned that off in the last bus sim anyway. I always left it on. I felt it was a reminder that you're constantly picking people up and, playing a bus simulator. But yeah, you're not going to be doing tickets in this one. And another big change is you're not going to be getting out and walking around either. There is no walking around. You are situated as a driver. So there's not going to be any sort of go and fetch this bag and take it to the person, which I don't think it's a bad thing, but it might surprise, even upset a few people. But yes, you're not going to be getting out. But the sound is very nice. I think the sound is a step up. And I don't know about you, but in the last one, I could never get the brake particularly and the accelerator right. In this one, especially on controller, it works absolutely perfect. So I do like the way it feels. I put that on so you would tell me, Kim. Yeah, the brake I never got right in the previous bus sims. For some reason, I don't know what it was. It always felt like I was brake too early and, you know, it didn't give me a good feeling. But now it works perfectly. It really does. Yeah, most people tap electric here. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But the machine is there. Well, is it? No, it's not, actually. No, it's not. Taking it out. But the sound is very nice. I like the sound. But yes, no glass in my mind. There is no glass in that bus. Oh, there was a little bit then. No, not really. Particularly at the back. Look, it looks like the back window's been completely blown out. So I don't know if the developers, and they are a lovely team.
The system on the road will always show the route you should be taking.
Obviously, we can turn that off. But if we do turn that off, do we get a map on screen? Like in the previous bus sim, because I don't mind that, but it seems a little bit noob, doesn't it? Like it's something that you'll turn off after a while. If we do turn it off, do you have an in-game map that comes up on the screen? We'll have a look. But yes, if there's any of the team in the stream, feel free to say hello. I think the producer and the head of design was there when they looked after us really well, actually, both me and Max. They showed us Saber started by showing us Docked, which was the first I'd heard about it, and it was really good. Really liked the look of it. I've only just recently got the key for that. And then they let us play. They did a demonstration for this, and then they let us play for about 10 minutes as well, which was cool. My first impression is, Swervy, is that it's going to be different. This is more driver focused. I think it's more detailed as well, but there's not going to be as much management aspect to do. It seems like it is a driving game, which I don't think is a bad thing, you know.
Okay, now you've got the hang of things. I've given you manual control of the speed limiter. Try it out if you like.
Yes, we won't bite that hard. Yeah, so if you are here, team, feel free to say hello. A lot of teams don't want to make themselves aware because they don't want to just be bombarded with questions they can't answer. So I understand it if they're not, but it's all good. Love that sound though. The sound is really good. A weird thing, right? Brilliant. We've just. Now, I was stationary there, so I hope we're not going to have problems with AI, because that was an annoyance, shall we say, of the previous titles. So that's a bit annoying. But one thing I would say is I think the location itself is more detailed than previous games. But in a funny kind of way, I sort of find that the bus isn't as detailed as previous games. The actual bus itself, which I suppose is important, it doesn't look as detailed to me. It's like, obviously this is a demo, and it's great that they put out a demo, and also there is no release date. It's just coming soon, so you know, there's still probably a lot of work to do. It looks like on the outside that the buses are missing just a couple of layers of detail, that it looks like the rest of the city has got. The rest of the city, I mean, there's a lot going on, and it's pleasantly detailed. It really is. It feels lived in. It feels real. You got these bumps as well. Now, I always used to turn them off. I found them, especially on steering wheel. Actually, no, potholes I used to turn off. Yes, bumps I didn't mind. The potholes I always used to turn off, because I would be just driving along and it would grab the steering wheel. So yeah, but the bumps are actually really good. Right, I'm not sure what they're doing, but What's happened
Looks like this
here?
driver is not paying attention. Go around it, or honk to get the truck moved out of the way.
Okay, so we just had to... But there's little bits like that. That might not have been a brilliant example, but there's a lot of little bits like that where you interact with the city on a sort of daily basis, if you like. There's things to watch out for. Well, it's all different people's opinions, isn't it, Beta? They look outdated. That's cool. I think it actually looks all right. That's my personal opinion. It doesn't mean it's official. They're not going to stick that on the box, are they? It's just my personal opinion. If you...
This is it, the bus depot.
Oh, you love a bus depot, don't you?
Let's deliver these people to the bus stop, and then I'll show you around the office.
If you compare it to previous iterations of Bus Sim, I think this looks good. Right, we've got a cheeky bus stop. Here we go. You know I always like to put it there, don't I, when I play Bus Sim. Istanbul? Oh, interesting. I don't know. Have I ever been there? No, I haven't been there. No. Okay, so that's the sort of tutorial, if you like. So we're going to go to the office. For some reason, the VSync is not working, so there's a little bit of screen tear, so don't worry about that. But yeah, I think it looks cool.
This is the office where we run our operation from. Quick access to the garage and managing all our bus lines. Why don't you take a look around? The rest of the team will introduce themselves as you stumble across them.
Now, when the first time I played this off stream, when he said that, I thought, oh, we can walk around this office, but you can't. I thought I was going to end up walking around here, but it seems you can go to the garage.
Hi, my name's Cleo. I'm a creative problem solver. Basically, I find different ways.
I already don't like Cleo. I'll be going to be honest.
And you'll find Jeff in here too. He's real good.
Yes, Swervy, and I hope they don't Constantina when you break as well. I didn't like that.
Might want to make to the fleet.
So we can
Hello.
customize.
I'm Jeff. I guess you can say I'm the one that makes us look good. I mean, we all do that, but you get it.
So we can
Let me know if
change
you want me
the
to change up the look
base
of your buses.
paint.
So,
And we can
I can change the
do-
bus's base color, the detailing, and any pattern the city council tells us it's okay to use. I know. It's weird they get to control this stuff.
And is there no, there's no windows in this one either. They're going to hate me. Top layer. Right, let's save that. That's fine. Yeah. There we go. So we've got a different looking bus. So driver's guide. We've got a guide there with everything we need to know. And we can go to drives. So your goal is to establish a bus service in every district of Emberville. Also, something else that's quite unique about this game is that as the buses grow, some of the scenery grows around bus stops as well. Car parks get demolished for a bigger bus station, or an area is completely flattened to make room for more buses, or there might be a road that's shrunk a little bit, made down from say 4 lanes to 2 to enable a bigger bus route, and that's what we're going to be part of as well. So we're collecting thumbs up, which is not my favourite part or terminology within the game. Like, you know, you get a thumbs up, it's all right, but yeah, we're collecting thumbs up. When we've collected all the thumbs up for a bus stop, you earn a badge, and the badge unlocks rewards, customization, line extensions. So bus stops are grouped by districts. After earning all the thumbs ups and getting a star badge on every bus stop, the district will upgrade. So that's where you'll see scenery upgrade. Upgrade districts to earn new buses and to evolve its road layout and its landmarks. For now, most bus stops are locked. To unlock bus stops, you must collect all the thumbs up, which will reward the locked stops. Hovering a locked bus stop Hovering a locked bus stop also shows where to unlock it. After a district upgrade, even more bus stops will appear on the map. Yeah, I know its reputation. Yeah, I know. It's just a bit That's it for now. Serve bus stops, expand your network, upgrade all districts, and grow your bus fleet. We hope you'll enjoy bringing transit to the people and improving Emberville in Busbound.
Hey, I'm Tay. I basically lobby the city council to let us make all the cool changes we want around here. I sell them the ideas.
Okay,
This
so
is where you pick what lines to drive and manage your bus network. You just do what you want and let me take care of the rest.
the voices are a little bit annoying, just a little squidgy bit annoying, just a tiny bit. Okay, so we're going to start, and you can do direction. You can change the direction if you want to. So we can go Z to A, or A to Z, or Z. We've got two buses actually. We've got this one. Is that the one I was just driving, or was it that one? I think it was the other one. So we'll select this bus. Thank you very much for coming in. Oh, I haven't seen the rain. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, we've got wipers there. That's cool. Okay, interesting. I hadn't seen the rain before. Right, let's go. So there's dynamic time of day and weather. There's also going to be 4-player multiplayer as well, which is cool and what we're used to. Now, if I remember rightly, I did say to them that, the people wearing umbrellas, it's great that they're not all wearing umbrellas or using umbrellas, but I think they don't put them down before getting in. Let's see if they've changed anything. Yeah, I would like them to put the umbrella down before getting into the bus. It's more of a personal opinion. I don't know what you think. Tell me what you think in the comments if you're watching it on the rerun or, of course, now. But... yeah, I wish they would put the umbrella down before getting in. It just seems a little bit of a weird one. And it was just something that I noticed straight away. Right, it looks really nice in the rain, I must say. That's cool. What do you think of the graphics? Do you think they look alright? I do. I think they look good. I'm pleased with them. So we're going to look left or right. You put probably down before getting on the bus. Yeah, of course you would. Of course you would. I did say that to them, and they were a bit like, oh, okay, yeah. You get this a lot, little diversions, things you've got to drive around. I nearly missed this one. That's not very good parking. Yeah, that's not very good. Acceptable position. I've got the front right. Oh, I think it looks good, yeah, yeah. And it's nice that there's, people like bus sims, don't they? They really like them. People really like bus sims. So the fact that there's another... Oh, I like this as well. In America, apparently you put your bicycle on the front of the bus. And I think that's brilliant. I really do. I did say to them, is there an animation for taking it off? And there isn't. It does just disappear. And it just... but I still think it's good. I mean, it's a great addition. And I think putting your cycle on the front is just so forward thinking and not something that would happen in the UK. Absolutely not. But I think it's great. Right, we've got a stop sign here, so you have to stop.
Hey.
And the passengers like it as well. That's fine. Oh, now.
Oh, my car.
that actually frightened me a little bit because I was looking at the chat. I was like, what have I done? Now look, there's detail going on here, and I think it looks really good. I'm very, very pleased with the city. I really am. That's why I said the buses seem to be lacking in a little bit of detail compared to previous iterations of their series. But yeah, maybe that's just me. The city itself seems to be a step up. The bus seems to have lost a little bit of detail. I don't know. You tell me what you think. I don't think the bus looks particularly impressive. Again, you're only going to get my honest opinion. There's windows in this one. They've installed windows, haven't they? But the city and the environment, I think, is a step up. What sort of bike on the front of the bus? Yeah, over in America, that's what you do. You put your bike on the front. Look, it's got a bus rack, which I think is just absolutely fantastic. I really do. Yeah, now let me have a look in the settings because I want to know about this green thing as well. So gameplay. If you see it before me, you tell me. Ah, camera look ahead. I like that. That's yeah. So when you turn a corner, rather than the camera being straight on, if you're turning right, the camera will turn right as well. So I'm just going to turn that up a little bit. That's fine. Yeah, we'll apply them. And I want to know what we can do about this green light. Is it always there? That's the steering wheel. So video, it won't be in there. Gameplay, it would be in here if there's anything there. No, I don't know if we... Yeah, this is what I said at the start of the stream. I haven't investigated that. So if we take the green off, do we get a GPS? What do we follow? So looking at that, it looks like you can't turn that off, which is a bit of a shame because I don't really want that all the time. I'd much rather follow a GPS, be it on the dashboard or on the screen. But yeah, coming down here, look, Coffee Queen, everything looks really good. But the buses seem, to me, in my opinion, a little bit behind on the detail. Now, it's clearly not finished. There's no release date just yet. It's just purely a coming soon. So there's probably still more work to do. And it's great that they're confident enough in their game to enable... see, look, they put the umbrella up once they get out. So I think that should be in the reverse as well. So we've collected all our thumbs up, or our reputation, for this bus stop. So now we can have a new bus stop. But I think we'll just carry on for a second. I don't know if the game is going to put me back to the menu to do that. So we'll just carry on. I mean, look at that little ice skating ring. There's some really, really cool bits within the city.
Very smooth driving.
They love it when I go over a speed bump. No sandbox yet, but again, this is just a demo, so there probably will be. But it's not a demo of the full game. It's a demo, as it should be. A demo shouldn't necessarily give you everything, as it didn't in the old days. That's more of a sort of play test, isn't it, or a free trial. A demo should be a demonstration of the game, and usually just a fixed area. Yeah, I think so, Fat Caravan. Yeah. So you can interact with the sunscreen. It doesn't look like you've got to look behind because you're not really keeping an eye out for things in their last game, like you know, music being switched on. I never used to tell them to turn the music off. I thought that was a bit rude. I never ever used to tell them to turn the music off. You know, when they're listening too loud, leave them alone. They're fine. And of course, if you're playing on controller, one thing I do like is a view reset. I always moan about this, don't I? Because it's very, very important that the view is right in the middle. It's really difficult if you sort of look over there and then the camera isn't completely true straight ahead. Even if you go from third person, and then when we go back to first person, in my opinion, the camera should be completely back to true. But it's not, it's in the same position. So whilst driving along, you have to try and make sure that it's there, and you spend a bit of your time going, oh, is that,
We're all going to be late.
oh, we're going to be late. Oh, just think yourself lucky. You're not even paying for this bus, sweetheart, all right? Whoa, 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 whoa. I keep forgetting about the bus stops. We got a perfect that time. Is it just in the US? Any European maps? As far as I know, it's set in the US, in the city of Emberville. I suppose that's a good way of them getting away and making themselves feel different than the previous titles that they've worked on. You know, this is their title. They've got to put their stamp on it, haven't they? And I suppose American buses in American setting makes sense for them. But look at the design of this city. I love the design. I really do. I was taken with that straight away when I tried it in Gamescom. I was like, well, this actually looks really, really good. Yeah, you've got things you can interact with down here, like the ignition. I mean, I would like, personally, to see a body, you know, a bit like SnowRunner. I would really like to see that, rather than just like, you know, yeah, you can see things moving, but there's no one there. I think it's time, really, to put like a uniform and hands on the steering wheel. You can turn the radio on and off as well. But, of course, these things cost, don't they, in terms of resources and development time. It's red, but we can turn right on a red anyway. It's a fire station. Yeah, you can't tell me that this doesn't look good. I think it does. Yeah, I think this looks really good. It looks true to sort of the location and the area, doesn't it? It looks believable. That's all you want. You just want a... So this wasn't here a minute ago, was it? What has happened? Yeah, I played the bus that's on the channel. I haven't played it since it came out, though, I must say. Yes, yeah, exactly, Parry. You don't get pixels for free. So is it worth having a body and arms? I think it's quite believable. I would like the option, but it looks like they're not putting it in, certainly in the demo anyway. I think once we finish the route, it will take me back to the menu. I always like coming out third person. But yeah, they put the umbrella up quite happily once they get out the bus. And I think they should put it down before they get in the bus. But again, look at this bus. It doesn't look as detailed as I was expecting. Might be the colour, although didn't I tell it to do it in red, or was that the other one? It just doesn't look as detailed, and yet the city looks a step up, if you ask me. But the bus doesn't. Yeah, I thought it would take us back then. So that's our shift complete. We took 44 standing and 40 sitting. Oh, this is the one where we've got all the thumbs up, and we've unlocked Phoenix High. Okay, so does that mean how can we actually do that? Oh, go to office. Okay. No, there's not a release date just yet. No, it's coming soon. Hey, Horser's in. I'm Andre, the game director for this bus beauty. I can be in here and answer some questions if you have them, and if I'm allowed to answer. Now, how do I know that's true though? Yeah, was you at Gamescom? Did you meet us at Gamescom? So Horser is saying he's the game director, and I'm sure he is. But we've had it before where people are like, "Oh yeah, I'm in charge of this game." It's not a prison bus, no. Okay, so let's go back to drives. So we'd earned badges on bus stops. You collected all the thumbs up for the first bus stop. Bus stops progress with thumbs up from each passenger that you drop off. Each passenger leaves a thumbs up, multiplied by your thumbs up when arriving. So you can get many thumbs up per passenger if you drive well enough. Your next goal should be collect all the thumbs up needed for the bus stops in a district. The reward will be a whole new bus. Good question. That's the first question. I've got to take you through security. In the fact that you do shifts, well, I mean, even on previous bus sims, you would always do a shift, wouldn't you? Because you could actually choose an endless shift if you wanted to. We've unlocked our first new bus stop. You may unlock new bus stops after collecting all the thumbs up on a bus stop you've already have. Add this bus stop to your network now by selecting one of your existing lines and then entering edit line. Bus stops with the full badge on there will add bonus passengers that board your bus when you stop here. And that's a bit weird, but I'm a bit hyped to see people play the demo. It's not weird. No, it's not weird at all. It's good. So yeah, if you have got any questions, you can always ask Horza. Right, okay, so we need to add a new line. Welcome to the line editor. Add a new line or edit an existing one to add unlock bus stops to your network. That's essentially what we're going to do now, isn't it? We've got enough thumbs up to get a stamp. We've got the stamp. That's unlocked a bus stop. We need to add it. Yeah, good question. Is there going to be a demo version for console? I have explained that this is under Steam Next Fest, so yeah. No, it's the same publisher who made SnowRunner. These are the same developer that made the previous Bus Sim 18 and 21. That publisher was Astragon. Now the publisher is Saber, but it's the same development team. Okay. In the line editor, add a new bus stop to the end of the line by simply interacting with it. Look out for unconnected bus stops with this little symbol on it and add them to your line to progress. Want to insert a bus stop in between two other bus stops on a line? First, create a waypoint by interacting with any road on the map. This inserts a new waypoint, which can then turn into a bus stop, so you can put bus stops anywhere. First, create a waypoint by interacting with any road on the map. This inserts a new waypoint, which we can turn into a bus stop. Oh, I like that. Am I reading that right, Horza? Yeah, that's interesting. I'm interested how they're going to do that graphically. Yeah. And yeah, that looks good. Okay, so we've got...
This is where you can add new lines and adjust the ones you already support. I know it might be a bit overwhelming, but I promise it's easy. The lines we have are on that list to the left. If you can support more, you can just add to the end of it.
The line editor works pretty much like a popular but legally distinct map.
We're keeping the lines limited to a smaller number of stops. Fully servicing some key bus stops will allow us to make a good case for increasing that number.
Okay, so we can put the bus stop anywhere.
To build a line, and if you place one of them on a stop, that stop will be added to the line. The details are all on the left here.
Okay, so I'm guessing we're just going to go over here, are we? Add bus stop. Drag to move the waypoint. Okay, add bus stop to that. Is that right? Yes. Okay. Are we done? So if we drag to move waypoint. Insert waypoint. Not sure if that's right. Insert. Okay, so it does. Yeah, it does. It come back round there. So does that mean they've put a bus stop in there, or is that just a waypoint? I wonder. Am I done here? Because there's still a point there, isn't there? Bus stop succeeds itself. Your line contains the same bus stop multiple times, right after one another. Add at least one additional bus stop in between. Okay, so if we were to maybe do that, is that right? Let's remove that one that we put in. Let's remove that. You can only add existing stops. Yeah, do you get drivers, do you get AI drivers doing your route? That's a good question for Horser, if that is his real name, if he is a real developer. I'm just joking. Insert waypoint. I'm a little bit lost here, so if we could maybe just fit one here. Is that right? No. Okay. I'm going to try and remove what I've done. I like the ambient sound. Let's take that out. Let's take that out. I think that's where we were, wasn't it? No, we don't have AI drivers for the demo at least. Okay, so yeah, all right. What am I doing wrong then, Hawes? Here's your chance to prove yourself. Okay, can we do that there? And then from there, do we add... That looks better, doesn't it? It's not going round on yourself. Would you? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I think I messed it up because I was going round in a loop. Now this is totally fine. We're going to go from here, and we're going to go up to there, and it seems to like it as well. So we'll have that. Yeah, now it's fine. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so we can start driving. So in that one, there's only 2 bus stops, isn't there? And if we wanted to do the different direction, it would just swap them round. Yeah, you can see from the arrow on the map, it's going a different way. Yeah, cool. Start driving. We can take that one. Yeah, cool. It's a pretty simple line, yeah, yeah. I like what you've done with the city. I must say, I like the look of the city. I think it's detailed, believable, and there's a lot going on. I don't find the buses to be as detailed as I was expecting, Horser, and for the most part, certainly during the day, it doesn't look like there's any glass in this bus. Now that could just be me, right? It's just it doesn't feel to me like there's any glass in the bus. So I think your glass needs to be shinier, or less shinier maybe. The city is one of the centerpieces, absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, we don't even mention that here, do we, Daryl? Now, we're not getting out and walking around in this one, are we, Horser? That's not happening in this game.
Yeah.
I like the way they're like, yeah. Hello, Cam Man, how are you? I've got an A+ in speed bump etiquette. Yeah, so there's no getting out. It's going to be more of a seated experience and more of a driver-focused experience with, I take it, less management to do. Are we going to have AI drivers like the previous sort of iterations where we've got to manage them and their routes as well as our own, or is it more of a, is it less of that and just more of a you go and drive? I mean, look at this, look. It looks cool. Look, you know, this is how you tell a story in a city. Like, there's no one there, but there was obviously something going on earlier, wasn't there? Look, the chairs are out. Something was going on. It's night time, so they're not there now. And, you know, as you drive through any city, you'll see this. The city almost tells its own story as you're driving along, and I really like that. Not everything is tidy and, you know, ship shape and Bristol fashion. If that is still a saying, I don't know. But there's stuff going on. Look in the back of that truck. You know, it's cool. It's quite a skill, isn't it, to make a believable city. It's more and more like, yeah, go and drive, yeah, which I think is a good thing and sets it apart from just being another bus sim under a different publisher. It's got to feel different, isn't it? Yeah, it's got to feel different, and it does. It felt different straight away when I tried it over in Gamescom. I like the AI traffic. That looks pretty cool. Very American, especially these sort of UPS trucks. Right, we're getting a lot of this though, Horza. We're getting a lot of AI crashing into me. So we know it's a demo, of course. We're not going to judge that, but I hope that's not something that you know. I hope we're not going to have AI issues, because it's a pain, isn't it? You know, crash course in driving. Literally, no, that wasn't me. I was just parked up. Yeah. What do you think of Battlefield 6? Delicious. I love it. We put hundreds of these micro stories everywhere, yes, and I think it's important. I think it's important. They're that important to the fact where actually, if you're playing it and getting immersed in the game, you shouldn't even notice them, because it should feel natural, you know. And from what I've seen so far, you know, like that basketball court with all the chairs left out, that's exactly what I spotted, and that's good. I look for these things, you see. There's a nice bit of rubbish around town as well. The vehicle AI is very respectful of your presence. Yeah, that's twice we've had it now. Exactly the same as that. We parked up at a red light and they just crashed into me. Yeah. So there was only 2 stops. We've done the 2 stops and it's pulled us out. That's our shift on that particular one. I think we're ready to go to a new bus stop on there. So let's go here. We collected all of that. So if we go over here, downtown transfer, 90% 2 line. So I'll collect them all for Phoenix High. Oh, I haven't done that. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, let's do it again. And then we should get, let's try a different bus. We should get enough to add another bus stop, I'm presuming. But one thing we did with the AI is that we make it a bit more cheeky. So, yeah, I get you. I hear you. I just don't want them crashing into me. like the Terminator. Oh, this is the bus that we changed the colour on, wasn't it? And it's quite... I'm sure that... Oh, actually, I've got a question for you, actually, in a minute. It's quite simplistic in its approach. You know, you stop. Does the bus even lean down? I don't think it does. Yeah, no, it does. It does. Is there a harder mode where you can do these things if you want to? Oh, there's a football match going on over there. Look at that. Yes, the question I was going to ask. You see, it does. Okay, yeah. Oh, so there is a harder mode if you want to do all the rest of it. Yeah, people's going on there. Hot dogs. This a really important one now, Horza, and then I'll know whether you're genuine or not. The green line on the road, can that be taken off? And if so, how do we follow the route? Or is that just part of your design? You want that green light on there? Oh no, I'm talking about the game as a whole, Horza, not necessarily just the demo. Oh, we just went through a red light there. It's fine. It's fine. There's definitely... Who needs rules, not us? No, they didn't like it. He didn't give me... yeah, he didn't give me much time, did he? Oh, we was here a minute ago, weren't we? Yeah, this is where we were a few seconds ago, of course. I like the sound. The sound is cool. What's going on here? What's going on here? Should we bib him? Ah, this is a good test of AI. Okay, now what? It can be taken off with a drive modifier, but it makes it harder to drive. Yeah, so what's the replacement? Is there a replacement? Right, let's give him room. He just wanted a bit more room, didn't he? I mean, what he's doing, I've got no idea. Why would he be stopping there? Well, maybe there's been an accident or something. Yeah, don't know. Yeah, so what's the alternative? Is it just a case of knowing the location and you know where to drive? It's sort of that simulator. Or do we get another alternative if we take the green marker off there? Ah, the replacement, I mean, if you choose to remove it, it's your own orientation of the city. Okay, that's fair enough. Yeah, there's the challenge there, isn't it? Yeah. I'd like there personally to be one setting in between that. So one setting in between what we've got now and nothing. Way more subtle. Maybe just little dots you can barely see, but you know they're there, because it makes it feel a bit noob. Like if you're playing a racing game, the first thing you want to get off is those green arrows. You just don't want it. So it makes it feel like a bit newbie. But yeah, I wish there was one more setting with them even more faded out or smaller, just so they're there, and if you want to look at them, you can, but they're not as visually impacting. How is anyone supposed to find where you do it with no GPS? Well, I'm sure you know your way home from work, don't you, Jerry? It's the same, isn't it? Yeah. Hello, Colonel. Yeah, it's the same, isn't it? Yeah, I would prefer minimap as well, personally, yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. We can maybe reduce the arrows' presence, fade them also, yeah. I would like a GPS, but obviously if you haven't gone down that route, that's something else you've got to develop and put in, isn't it? So I'm guessing it's not there, it's not part of the plan, is it? Let's go to drives. Have we got enough yet? I think... No, we're almost there. Let's do this other one, downtown transfer. And we'll take this bus. Yeah, but you drive in a city through streets and chosen routes. That's not easy. Well, surely that is easier, isn't it? If they're chosen routes. It's not open world. We've got a bus game isn't open world, is it? We know we're only allowed from one bus stop to another. Yeah, that is a good point, actually. Yeah, Horza. I'm starting to believe he is the developer now. Are you? Who else believes it? Put your hand up if you believe he is. Yeah, one sort of selling point or unique selling point of this game is as we impress people with our bus stops and they become more and more reliant on the bus system, it changes the map. The map changes. They might make a street buses only, or they might make a highway into a much smaller highway so they can fit more buses on there. I suppose that would be hard to develop, wouldn't it, onto a mini-map? Yeah. I'm a believer. We're starting to believe you, Horza, if that is your real name. Whoa. Well, that's what we're discussing, Jerry. That's the very fact of what we're discussing. Without arrows, how are you supposed to know where you're going? That's what we're discussing. Because it's going to be a point where people comment on it. Absolutely, expect comments on it. Can I turn these off? You can, but we're not going to give you any other help on where to go. It's going to be a sticking point for a few people. I can almost tell that. Does anyone else think that? Is this another best behaviour stream? No, not really. No. We've had Halls has come in. He says he's the developer. I don't know whether to believe him or not. No, this is just us playing. Can you put hazard lights on, and can you extend a ramp? That is a really good question. Really good. So you got the bus stop brake there, all doors opening there, ignition. Oh, ramp. I heard it go. Maybe it's not working for this demo. Maybe well, they've got a ramp. Put it that way. Let's go out a little bit. Maybe you got to have a door open as well. Open up the doors. Doesn't seem to be there. Maybe not for the demo. Maybe close the doors. Yeah, it's certainly there. It's certainly there. Does it have a navigation screen? No. No, it doesn't. No, that is just what we were discussing, actually. What's the bike doing on the front? In America, this is a thing that you can put your bike on the, which I think is just brilliant. You know, from a real life aspect, I think that's so cool that you can take your bus. Although, if you're on the bus, why have you got your bike with you? Why can't you just bus it? But anyway, that aside, I think it's great. The only disadvantage is that I did notice now, and obviously when I was at Gamescom, is that it just appears and disappears. So that's a little bit of a shame. But I think it's a great system where they've included it in the game. You know, the fact that you can just put your bike on there, I think it's fantastic. Hello, David. The demo is only out on PC Steam. Should any modern bus have GPS? I don't know. I'm not a bus manufacturer. I don't know. We can turn right on a red as long as we've got to give way to traffic coming from the other side and give the bus plenty of room as well. Hey, Still Alive Games. Now I believe you're in. How are you, Still Alive? Who's controlling the account? And can you verify Horser? You know, Horser's just logged in with his other account. But yes, the demo is out. So if you want to go over, if you're on Steam, the demo is out. Exactly what I'm playing here. And it's free. And you can go and try it out for yourself. Yeah, exactly, Darush. You should know, shouldn't you? Yeah. Our very own game director is here. Was a stash. Oh, I'm starting to believe him now. I'm regretting everything I ever said. Yeah, I mean, you're meant to know your route, aren't you?
Excuse me, can we hurry up?
Yeah, all right. Calm down. Oh, whoops! Still Alive's come in, and I'm just crashing their game. No, I knew you was genuine, Horser. I was just having a bit of fun with you. We're enjoying the demo, though. Still Alive. Because you drive the route 7 days a week. This is a game. Oh, see what I mean? This is what you're going to get. Yeah, I think you are going to have a little bit of pushback with regards to the GPS, or the lack of GPS. Yeah. See you later, Para. I'm using controller on this one, yeah. And let's go. Yeah, I've had. Hopefully, you've had some fun today coming into the stream. It's fantastic that we've got another game. They love my speed bumps. They love it. It's good that we've got another choice for players that enjoy bus sim, because it is quite an underserved sort of genre, if you like. I mean, there is, there's a few options, but a few. It's nice that there is now another option with a slightly change in direction. This is very driver focused, as we've discovered. There's a few unique selling points to this game in the fact that you're evolving the location as well. So and it sounds from what Hawes is saying, you can put a bus stop in anywhere within reason, and the game will put it in there for you visually. So I think that's a great feature. And as the bus system evolves, they might, you know, flatten a car park, for example, to... Yeah, see, Horza, see? That was unnecessary. They have, however, put glass in. He's not stopping either, that's what I like. He's not stopping. Yes, so they might change a location. They might change a highway to make it smaller, to make the bus system bigger, which is cool. So it's going to be an whoops! Just keep looking forward. It's going to be an ever evolving location. That's what I'm getting at. And the reason I can't give you specific examples, I'm only going off the trailer because I don't know. I haven't played the game fully, you know, because obviously the game's not out. So there might be some really cool changes to the locations because the bus system has just done so well, and more people want the bus. No, sorry, man. You get some bus stops, places you can use those. I got you. Jerry's just not getting it, is he? I think he needs to become maybe a real bus driver. That's what I'm thinking. It's a video game, isn't it, Jerry? Come on, keep up, man. Yeah, enjoying it, still alive, and I wish you all the success with it. Are we getting any closer to a release date? Oh, look at the train up there, look. Love that. You know what I'm like with transportation. That's cool. I like that. Yeah, I like that. I've even stopped the bus so everyone can have a look. Is he stopped there, or is he in traffic? I definitely think that the city is a step up on previous iterations. The city to me feels fantastic. It really does. The tyres look like they're sinking into the ground there. I'm sure there's still little bits like that to sort out. As with the glass as well. I don't feel like there's any glass in this bus. I really don't. It looks like... It just looks like there's no glass in the bus. We need more reflective glass. Yeah. I've got Docked. Docked is fantastic. Very, very pleased with that. I'm just not going to get a chance to play it today, and I'm at work tomorrow, so it's going to be Wednesday morning. But that's available right now as well. So, yeah. Anyone can play that, but I will be giving that a cheeky go Wednesday morning. What are we talking about? Can you you can use one of the controller buttons in the middle to open it. What are we opening, Horza? What are we opening? No release date yet, but it'll be worth the wait. Yeah, I'm sure it will. I wasn't pressurising you for one. I you know, I hope you don't mind me asking, but everyone's asking me. So, and is there going to be a demo for console? I know this is part of Steam Next Fest, but is Bravo is a demo gonna be available on PlayStation, or you don't know that either yet? And Horza, the minimap. Oh, okay, gotcha. What, we can open? Oh no, that's not that. What map are we? What can we press then to get the minimap up? Oh god, something's happened. It's fine. Why is my controller not working? Oh, I'm panicking now. It's not mini. I got you. Yeah, I got you. Why is my controller not working now? Oh god, I've messed it up. I'll do it on keyboard and mouse. Let's see how it behaves on keyboard and mouse. Not the settings one, the other one. Yeah. Yeah, my controller's just stopped working for some reason. I think it's because I pressed the Xbox button and it opened up Steam. Well, some people do play keyboard and mouse, as crazy as they are. So let's see how that goes. Oh god, what's the indicator button? Ah, it's working again now. It's all good. It's all good. Press M. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, that opens it up. And you can zoom in and out. Yeah, I like it. I like the fact that it is focused on driving. I think that's a good point. I really do. Is there a ramp? Well, yes, there is. There's definitely going to be a ramp because you can press it, but it doesn't seem to be working just yet, or maybe I haven't got the conditions right. But there is absolutely a ramp button that's lit up. So yeah, Q&A. Yeah, I'm back on controller now. Well, I think we've sort of seen enough. Do you think we've played the routes that are here? We've got enough thumbs up to be able to start adding bus stops, and the game is out now or the demo is out now for you to go and have a try. So yeah, I think that you should go and install it for yourself. But yeah, I'm quite impressed with it. I think there needs to be some more detail around the bus, certainly. The bus seems like it's not got all the layers of detail. Certainly like the windows as well. It doesn't look like there's any windows in the bus. But the city itself, I'm very, very impressed with that. But yes, I thought we'd just come on just over an hour just to show you what Busbound is all about. I'll be back Wednesday with Docked as well. Unless I do get a chance, maybe I will. We'll see. But yes, thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Horza, for coming in, and Still Alive for dropping in as well. Go and enjoy the demo. It's free, part of Steam Next Fest. And yeah, we'll look forward to playing it some more on the channel. But that is it, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.